Alright, so we got this 2010, Toyota Corolla, my grandma's car. She was saying when she was coming over to the house, it was like kind of stalling at lights or stop lights or stop signs. When it would come to a stop, the RPMs would go low and it would kind of like stutter, like, and then hitting the gas, it would kind of hesitate. So I should have took a video, but we did the exact same thing on that. Don't show on the blue truck over there. It is a 2004 Ford F-150. It's a pretty common issue. I mean, 2004. It's 20 years old now in 2024 now. So yeah, and so it was a common. It was what's the word? It was these symptoms were similar, so I went straight to where the throttle body is, and I put my finger inside and I felt inside. There's a bunch of gunk just like the other one, but for the truck we got a whole new throttle body. It was around $300. This one we're gonna try to clean up. If we can't get it good enough, and we're just gonna see, buy a new one, and then we're gonna try it. And if it doesn't work, I'm keeping this in. So yeah. All right. So first, you're going to obviously take this little intake tube off. Go straight to your air box. Your air filter's in there, and it's like that. You got this tube. This looks like maybe a PCV valve. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I haven't gone into videos or anything like into this specific car. But take this tube off. It wasn't that tight. I did it with my fingers. So get that out of the way, and then taking this off. I got a rag just in case there's any coolant, because in the Civic I know that you take it off, there's some. So we're gonna take this one off. Take this connection, which is this one, just like that. Bam! Pop it off from this side. And then we're gonna take this one off, and that one. Okay, so we got all those connections off. Turns out I was right. There is coolant that came out of one. It was this one, so we got it on a lock and plier. Don't look at the mess down there. So yes, there's only 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2 bolts and 2 nuts. So we're gonna take this off. Those are 10 mil. So yeah, man. Just gonna 1. That's one of the bolts. And of course, that one doesn't fit. But that one does. Do not use these, so use your finger to catch it. Yes. It's a small little thing. It's probably like a 2 inches, 2.5. I don't know. If it's a 1.5, don't come at me. Alright. For 2.5. It's kind of like 2 inches. Huh? What'd you say, Professor? Yes. And guess freaking what? Boom. There's that caked up stuff I was. Oh my gosh. Still cooling in there. Still cooling and dripping. There's a little sink right here. All that gunk right there built up. So, over the years, the throttle bottle's opening and closing. So it's like this. Well, this one's like it's like this. But it's like this, and then this is that little flap right there. The little, when you hit the gas, it opens, and then you let it go, it closes back up. But there's supposed to be a little gap. Some cars have more, some cars have less, but they're kind of the same. It's just so when it comes to stop or when you let off the gas, it doesn't just choke itself out and starve itself from air. So that's why it's supposed to be a little gap to still let some air in. But obviously there's a lot of buildup. So like this is the hole, and then this is that flap. Over time is build up, and it goes closer and closer to where it actually starves itself and there's no gap. So that's what we're gonna try to clean. We're gonna try to get all that gunk off of here, off of right here. There's not a lot, it's not like how do I say, it's not like 10 millimeters that's going up, but it's enough to close it and to make to starve it from oxygen or from air that's going in. So we're gonna clean it up. All right, so the hole where there was coolant coming out, little trip, your little earplug, squeeze it, stuff it in there so nothing comes out, and it'll open itself back in there. But that was just for safety precautions, so I wouldn't get on my sweater or whatever. But we got the throttle body very nice and clean. As you can see there, I'm pushing up. There is a gap now, and I can go like this. Let's see this. You can see in there, there's still a black line, but that's because how much is scratches in there, right there, and on this side. But the top and the bottom is not clean. I tried to clean that, but that's already así está. But that's nice and clean. I went ahead and cleaned the inside. Put that right there. Very secure location. Went ahead and cleaned the inside with the rags. You know, you can put food in there. You can eat off of it. Wouldn't suggest it though. You know, not the best. But yeah, this is what the gasket looks like. It has this little thing that goes on top. I'm pretty sure it goes one way, and it goes like that. Bam. And then that little notch on top just goes in that little notch. Bam. Here's some dogs. God damn, bro. It's like a sound system. Bam. Just fits in there nicely. And then what I did to clean this was I just used brake clean with a rag and just went to town. And then get yourself a plastic scraper. You can't see here. Oh, no. Get yourself a plastic scraper and just go on the sides. Plastic. I emphasize on the plastic, because if it's metal, it will scratch it, and then you're gonna make the hole bigger, and that is not good either. Because then you're gonna have more air than gas. All right, these two studs were already here, so we just mount on. I'm just gonna clean this mating surface for the airbox tube, the tube that goes to the airbox to the throttle body. This was a nice fit, you know, because you always like it when it fits nice. And then just goes right there. Put your nuts on there. Pause. And then
resume.
Oh, you're just gonna get these bolts on there. Get them with your hand first, because you know you do not want to cross thread them. I'm always gonna repeat that. Now you don't have to hand tighten it because you're gonna tighten it more, but you do. Yeah, no, you want to start with your hands first. You don't want to do it with the ratchet or anything, because you will cross thread it. You know, you'll do too much strength. No matter how confident you get, you know, sometimes it's just best to go with your hands. Bam, get that one. Let's get it nice and even. I mean, it's an X, so there's only 4, but you're just doing like an X pattern. And then you're gonna want to tighten it, not a lot, just a little bit, not a lot. Emphasis on that because it wasn't hard to take it off. I say that's good. That's good. That's good. And I mean, también these bolts or nuts, or the bolts. The bolts are not that big, so just Look at that, moving the whole block. Moving the whole car. Moving the whole car. También no lo quiero cobrar. I don't want to break it too. So we're just gonna hook up everything how it was. This connection first or last, doesn't matter. Until you hear that click, that's good. Okay. This one we got out of the way. This one goes right here. Oh, Josh, where does this one go? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it goes right there. Yeah. What the hell is it? Oh, this one goes right here. That one goes in there. This one goes in right here. This one I believe goes right here, like this. This one goes to right here. This big old nipple. So we got that one. It's time to disconnect that. Oh, keep recording, dude. I want to see what this. I want to see what's gonna happen right here. Actually, I'll just try to go like this. I don't think anything's gonna come out of here. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, so just like that. Let this go. Let it squirt whatever it's gonna squirt. Put it in. Let it go. Oops. Plastic scraper's turned into a 10mm. Put that right there. And then just mark this up however it was. Bam. Just like that. No, that one's good. We're gonna put this one now. Damn, bro, that dog is not letting it rest. All right, that one's good. Now, this one's kind of stiff. Okay. This. Put it to where its position is. You kind of want to get it how it sits, because most of these clips, if they're not in the right way, sometimes they're on there for a long time and then there can be a possible leak coming right from that because it's not closed how it sits, how it sat forever. So if you put it like maybe 90 degrees the other way, maybe right in here or somewhere, that's where it will leak. Hopefully not this time. Okay, I'm gonna push this one from under. Just push that one like that. Okay, get that one nice, like that. Very nice. Since nothing leaked, we're gonna grab a dry side, make sure. Just clean this. All right, get your little air box too. Okay. This little notch goes to here. So we're gonna put that one first, make it easier to put the other thing. Bam, just like that. And then this one. Bam, just like that. And then this valve can sit nice, pretty, just like that. And then with your fingers, you're gonna be a man. You just gotta, perfect, just like that. Then you're gonna get these tight. All right, I don't see any silver anymore, so that's what I would took off. That one's good. And if you did take off anything else, you just want to be sure you put on everything back, because you don't want to be that guy. See how it looks normal? Damn, dude, that's actually pretty loose. We didn't do anything on it. We didn't take anything off. Okay. That's pretty much it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're gonna start it and test it. All right, everybody, as you can see, RPMs are back to normal. After I cleaned it, I started it, and since it's a newer car, you know, I'm just gonna give my little diagnosis. This is a newer car. We had to readjust or relearn the throttle position sensor. I did the same thing to the F-150. You have to turn the ignition on and then hit the gas slowly all the way to hit the bottom, let go fast, slow all the way to the bottom, let go really fast, slow down, and then let go fast, and then take off the key and do it 3 times. And I also disconnected the battery, left it for around 30 minutes so the whole computer resets. And yeah, as soon as I started, after I connected the battery back, and then I did the relearning process, the RPMs went back to normal. Now the RPMs are at a steady 800. The coolant is where it's gonna be, and yeah.